Hello and welcome to the New Age Learning with Hub School. What are we talking about? The last 24 months of the pandemic has taught us that schools, the boundaries, the walls cannot stop the learning process. We all learned, we all grew, we learned more than perhaps we would have, and this is a lesson we carry forward with the idea of hub schooling. Meet our two protagonists for today, Isha and Ishan, two young, bright children whose learning did not stop during the pandemic. Yes, they had challenges. And when we met them, they said they missed the bus, they missed going to school, meeting their friends. But after a certain time, they realized it was more fun sitting at home. No uniforms, no Monday blues, no tiffin boxes. Yet, somewhere in the 2 years, they did not enjoy the first year of their online schooling. The reason they said is the teachers were not challenging them enough. And then we jotted down issues and problems from across. And here is what we found out. We found out that in the new normal, most of the learning online was pre-recorded video testimonials. Or these tutorials was what we call in education terminology as asynchronous learning. So there were no real teachers solving real problems, having real fun, and there was so much of rote learning. The exams were assignment based, they had to do a lot of work. Somehow the lesson plans of an offline school was just converted into online school. We went around to check and we found out that if you look at the academics and the life skills, there are a lot of things for adult learning. There is Coursera, Udemy, Unacademy. For the competitive exam college students, oh well, there is Vedantu, Pace, Topper, Baiju, Lakshya. Plus, at the school level, we've got Khan Academy, again Baiju's come in, MTK. What about school and academics? Where do our children go to? If someone's a traveler or homeschooler, where do we ask them to find out that the learning can happen? And this is where we found out that a lot of areas can be done just by making sure that there is a customized learning platform for schools and academics, which is where Golden Sparrow realized the most important thing was live synchronous learning. Academics intersected with real life skills. So what did we do at the Golden Sparrow to help Isha and Ishan? We found out and scouted for the best teachers from across schools. Not only that, we added arts as a very core component of our learning. There were life skills lessons. The entire program was built around weekly sessions, converting into monthly sessions. Something like coding became twice a week, 16 sessions a month. Besides that, there was English, math, science, and there was public speaking, read aloud. So the learning was so student facilitated, student led, and teachers became mentors. There were monthly and quarterly tests, formative and summative, diagnostic and baseline tests. Overall, the students loved the online school because it was not like a school, a regular rote learning place at all. All of this learning came from years and years of research. As an educationist, what we compiled into a much loved and popular book called The Education Riddle, The Rise of Concept Schooling. So we went around looking at mindset, the brainchild, and we came up with an idea that was based on research and pedagogy that was aimed to improve learning. As I always say, teach the child, not the curriculum. So there were areas for language development, writing stories, fiction, non-fiction. We had an English competition called the Fast and the Fluent. As we said, we had storybooks, we had public speaking, we had guest speakers coming in. All of it to just aim and enjoy the language. Multiple language options would come in. There was German language, local language, regional language, and the students started learning and speaking them fluently. STEM was the core. A lot about STEM was also about thinking, the mindset. Will you win a Nobel Prize? How do you explore? We had magnetic and electricity experiments right there in an online class. Well, 15th August, as proud Indians, we had Colonel Sushil Bashin coming in, speak, and you could see the gentleman him, the attire. We had a Padma Shri social worker who was on the Kaun Banega Karorpati set, bike ambulance dada. Students were getting real life interaction with celebrities, role models, Indian and international. Well, when there is joy, there were Rubik Cube sessions, there were civil engineers coming in, there were SDG activists, and all of this in and around what we said business studies. Students became CEOs of companies they enjoyed, they loved, and they started discussing case studies. Reading, well, we could start from Oliver Twist to Enid Blyton's to Harry Potter's. Reading is the core fundamental at Golden Sparrow, and we make sure every child reads. Businesses, well, we had guests coming in, talk about how do you open what is a unicorn and what's a zebra? And trust me, the students thought like entrepreneurs and they started thinking of their own. One of the most amazing things that Golden Sparrow believes in are the SDG, or the global goals, the United Nations 17 goals. Two of our students were selected by United Nations, yes, online, to represent not just the academy, but India as a country at the world's largest lesson plan. So we were speaking about life on land, life below water, gender equality, and areas that students were creating PowerPoints, presentations, essays, discussing how to solve problems from plastic to poaching. So what is this model about? These are regular school models on a weekly basis. We divide ourselves into head, heart, and hand. So there are kinesthetic activities, there are emotional activities, there are activities which are thinking skills. Golden Sparrow is board agnostic. While we approach our grade 9 and 10th with NIOS, the government recognized National Institute of Open Schooling, we've got students write the NIOS exams, and you will find testimonials when they go to the best colleges and choose how to study abroad. At the earlier stage, we use a mix of a national curriculum, the ICSC, the Cambridge, and internationally, Cambridge analytical skills. The subjects, the guest visits, the teachers make this a program that you will learn even while sitting at the comfort of your zone. Well, we've got engineers and corporates and educationists and entrepreneurs and school leaders with a combined experience of over 90 years. Oh, meet some of them. Say hello to a STEM coordinator and lead science teacher, Chanda Diwani. Christina Pereira, the HR and the lead team. Oh, we've got Anuba ma'am who loves coding, do more courses on coding, and the kids love her too. Or we've got Anubhuti ma'am all the way from Lucknow teaching us secondary English skills. Or Nargis ma'am, the primary English teacher. Or Valeta Pereira, he is a preschool favorite of students, and a host of people, we just naming a few. Join us in this growth potential. Become a parent for a proud Golden Sparrow student. Follow us on our social media. Open up your own branch in your city. Ask us how do you pass on for your examinations. This is where you take a screenshot of this. The new age learning has reached you. Follow us on Facebook and Insta. Email us or just give her a WhatsApp and we'll get back to you. Thank you so much. Good luck. This is where you can be part of it. You are a parent, well, enjoy and enroll your child. You're a teacher, apply to teach with us. As a growth partner, become an angel investor or a business partner, open a hub in your area. We are looking at the cusp of education reforms with the NEPs coming in. This is remote learning, online learning, but synchronous actual world learning, which is here to stay. Hope to see you as a part of the member of Golden Sparrow. Good luck. God bless. Thank you.